And we back with another episode of Djs Need Love 2 show. And we got another one, a real merger here going together. As you know, this is Djs Need Love 2 show, but we got DJs Oceans in the building representing DJs Only Club. What's going on, Oceans? Introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? I go by the name of DJ Oceans. That's DJ 0ceanz_. I am the founder of DJs Only. I got a shout out to my boy Thirst Trap for having me on the show.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Man, I'm excited for it. DJs Need Love 2. Long time coming.
Finally
made it happen.
Hey, they need to see it. The two that's gonna really pop it and tell what the DJs really need to hear in these streets. DJs Only, DJs Need Love 2 show. Let's talk about it though. Let's break it down. Who is Oceans first though?
So you want to know how Oceans came about, like the name,
like
or
where,
the person?
Where is Oceans from? And you know what I'm saying, what really got Oceans started?
First of all, I'm representing the South Side. Clayco in the building.
South Side.
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
She is Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
She is Atlanta.
What got me started, I went to Valdosta State University, and while I was down there, I interned at 107.9 The Beat under Dj Swin, and I was doing radio, and I wanted to be a radio host, and he introduced me into DJing as a concept and as a way to stay involved in the radio business.
It's dope,
and,
dope.
You know, I'm a musician. I had a music scholarship at Valdosta, so it was just like, makes sense.
Born from a boombox.
You already know.
So, you know, we got the whole Oceans background and everything, but Oceans is more than just one person. She got a whole community behind her now. It's DJs Only Club now. So tell me, how did that get started?
Man, just like a lot of things during the pandemic.
Panty.
Yeah,
Good
big
panoramic.
panty baby. I was on Clubhouse and I was listening to the different conversations that was being held, and I'm not the type of person that get involved in too much. Like I like what I like. I stick to what I know, and I don't dib and dab. So, I was like, man, I really want to talk to other DJs. If we using this platform to talk to people, I want to talk to people who's like me.
Facts.
And so, you know, I held a room, and it actually was like pretty big. We had some big names come in there, and I just can't even remember. It was years ago, but
Pandemic's been that long, and we're still in it.
Trying to tell you, so. Everybody's like, man, this is awesome. I would love to do this again. You know, I haven't talked to DJs like this in a minute. I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to start a little club. 'Cause, you know, you start clubs on Clubhouse. And I was like, man, what am I going to call this? Can I cuss?
Go ahead.
I was like, what am I going to call this shit? And I was like, man, because I only want to talk to DJs. I'm like, man, this is basic. I didn't know if it was going to hit. Because, you know, things are usually hit or miss. I was like, all right, I'm going to just call it DJs Only. We're going to see. And it took off from there.
I was in, you know, Clubhouse around that time too. You know, I was dabbling in some of them conversations. It was getting deep in there. The Clubhouse was definitely getting deep. But where has, you know, DJs Only really came from and branched out since the Clubhouse days though?
So immediately when I started to see that people were really rocking with the idea, I'm one of those people that it's like, all right, not just talking, let's make action about it. We have these conversations. We talking about building a community. We talking about, oh man, DJs got to stick together, man. We got to stop undercutting each other. Well, all right, let's
talk about it.
Yeah, hey, look, we gonna get there. You got to put the work in. And so immediately I'm like, this has to be more than just clout. Like I don't care about clout. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it has to be about the community. And so immediately I made a Discord, made a group chat, made all the platforms or whatever that needed to happen, because I wanted to tap in with people who weren't on Clubhouse, because at the time Clubhouse was invite only. And it's like, if we talking about we want to talk to DJs, not all the DJs is on here, so let's talk to DJs everywhere, because
that's what we want to do. We want to, you know, we want to show love everywhere. This special edition DJs Need Love 2 show, DJs Only Club, we in here. So Oceans,
what's up?
I know you got some favorites out there, some favorite DJs. Who you out there giving your flowers to? Give me 3 DJs off the top that you giving your flowers to.
Hey, man. My boy Canterbury Tales, a.k.a. Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
That nigga is crazy.
Georgia State, what's up?
Man, see, and now that's a hard question, because I got favorites for different reasons. Like, because, you know, I'm a tour DJ, so I got my tour DJ faves, or there's people like I go and I listen, I hear them play, and I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Hey, we all have our different circles, but I know it's hard, but
I'm not even gonna cap, and this might upset some people, but I'm gonna say my favorite people that are DJs are the people who taught me how to DJ. So my boy DJ Swin, my boy DJ Supreme.
Shout out to Swin.
Big Twin. Those three, for real, my Mount Everest of DJs. Like, everybody else is important as well, but I wouldn't be who I am without them, so therefore they are my favorite.
And shout out to the DJs, who are helping other DJs who are starting off, because me personally, I didn't have anyone at all help me. I had to kind of get it out the mud, learn some tricks and tips on the way up and stuff like that. But to the DJs who are sharing those gems, who are passing down, big shout out, big love. Y'all definitely deserve y'all flowers. Y'all keeping the generation going, keeping it going. For sure. Next, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to get into the nitty gritty of two things, right?
Go ahead.
We want to talk about some real DJ topics. What are some things that you don't like that's going on in the city right now?
First Chat done took over the show.
Oh,
it's a takeover.
Oh.
It's a takeover. Special edition.
Bdiddy is in the building. What's happening?
DJs Need Love 2 show. You already know how it's going down. DJ Battio in the building. What's up, my brother?
Man? Everything's look great going on in here, man. I know you had Oceans in the building. I had to step in.
I appreciate you coming through.
HBCU love is Bdiddythedj.
Hold on.
We got the DJs in the building.
I went to the best HBCU.
I don't know. Give me your answer.
The Southern University, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Bye.
Crown jewel, the
Y'all-
Southwest Atlanta
y'all
concert,
didn't even
beautiful
own
campus
y'all
on the bluff. I'm not done
destiny.
introducing Southern though. See how they don't even treat no respect for
Say
Southern.
something. 'Cause
What up though? So what's it like doing a VSU party versus doing a Clark Atlanta party? And as far as the pay, they pay better up in Virginia, they pay better in Atlanta.
So one, I went to Valdosta.
Valdosta.
Yeah, that VSU.
Oh, the other VSU.
The other VSU.
The Georgia.
The Georgia VSU.
Okay, so you went to a predominantly white college and then came to a black college.
Yeah, but I'm from Atlanta, so I've always been in, black schools. So it was Valdosta basically a black school too. Like the white people were never on campus, if we're gonna be honest. So it was basically black people. But I'll also be honest, I haven't DJ'd either. I didn't really do parties in Valdosta, and I haven't done a party at Clark yet.
Oh.
So because while I was in college, I was touring. I was up here doing showcases. I was on the road. So parties was little to me. I'm gonna be real with you. So yeah,
Think
I can't.
big,
When
go
I get a
big.
comparison though, I'm gonna
Think
hit you
big,
up.
go big.
For sure.
For sure. I'm excited to meet you. It's good meeting somebody off of Clubhouse in
I was
person.
like, when Trap said he was gonna set the interview up, I was like, we got Oceans coming. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm honored. I was excited to get on it because I want to talk more.
Yeah.
We started on Clubhouse, but it's like let's have these in person conversations to build these relationships offline.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like we in person, yeah, it's recorded, it's digital, but this is real life right now. So that's what's important.
So how do you get popping on Clubhouse? I came in firing. I'm ready. I got questions.
Hey, you gotta have the invites.
You gotta have.
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah. I tried to sell some invites. It didn't go off too good for me.
Cause look, by the time people thought about selling invites, they made it so accessible.
Yeah.
Cause they seen it coming. They was like, oh hell no, y'all not about to make no money off of this.
Yes.
But I think to get popping on Clubhouse, you got to be controversial in some way. And people forget controversial is also good, right? And so for me, it was controversial for a DJ to come out and say, yo, DJs need to unite and actually make it happen. Because people talk about it all the time, but who actually
Facts.
puts the work in and doing it?
Right.
So
Facts.
I think that's honestly what got me, popping. But it wasn't ever about me, which is why, like, I'm doing it. Like, you look at the page, you don't see me on there. I mean, I put my name in the bio because you gotta claim your stuff. But other than that, this ain't about me. It's about the DJs. It's about building a community. Because the thing about DJing is, that I think is going wrong with DJing is that people are greedy. And it's a
Let's talk about it. It's the DJs Need Love 2 show. We got Djsonlyclub in the building. Let's get into it. Let's get into some real talk.
You got Bdiddy in the building, so there's gotta be real stuff going on. What's up?
man.
Let's talk about it. Oceans. Go ahead, break it down for us. What you talking about?
So I got quick. You said something that interests me. You said it's controversial to say DJs need to come together.
Right.
What's the controversy surrounding that?
Because for me, I've had both sides of it. I've had DJs that shown me nothing but love and helped me out along the way. And I've had DJs that hated on me for no reason whatsoever. And it's like, for what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, what really hurt is like, they hating on you when you helping them. Like, you turn around, you helping them, they turn around and shit on you. What we doing that for? And so the thing is like, you'll have DJs, like when we was having them rooms, we'll ask questions. Like, you telling me, hey man, don't accept no little check. All right, well, what's the least amount of money you DJ for? Man, we ain't gotta talk about that. Nah, come on, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Keep it real.
You wanna help out, quote unquote, but then when it's you gatekeeping. And the thing is, just like there's as many artists in the world, there's just as many DJs, and there's enough money for all of us because we can't DJ every single fucking event. So it's like, why be stingy? Now, and I'm a firm believer. You can give somebody a recipe, but they can't make the sauce like you.
Nope.
So you can help people out. It ain't no problem as long as you're not overextending yourself to the point where you messing yourself up. But to drop tidbits in there.
Them the people who, you know what I'm saying, they really had to do that type of stuff to get themselves up there. So that's what they was, you know, accustomed to and stuff like that. Like they got to be hardball and stuff like that. Like you said, you can have the recipe, but if you ain't got the sauce, you ain't got that mind that just click to have that interaction. Because some DJs will know the recipe and still don't know how to interact with the crowd. Still don't know how to even talk to a simple person, and it still won't work. So it don't hurt.
And some DJs will tell you not to DJ for a certain amount, but not tell them that, yo, for my boy, when I just got to bring my board, I just DJ for this much. They ain't going to tell you that number. So I could definitely get the controversy is they don't want to let their business be known too much. They feel like if they let their business be known, then they're going to lose that plug or they're going to lose that gig. But you got that gig because your boy. So your relationship, for you telling me the information ain't going to affect your relationship with your boy. You still going to do what y'all do together for that cheap little money, whatever he does, because that's what homies do each other in this business. And like, we look out for each other.
And that's a fact right there. Like, gotta look out after another one, man. This a whole community of DJs. We all here for each other. Link up with your next DJ. Go set up a scratch session with him one day. Like, start building a family. You'll see, man. This is real love out here. It's not no hate, not no competition. We all can eat.
Ocean, I have this question. I don't know if Trap asked you. I know he took over the show. But,
Feel me?
I want to know who inspired you to have this mind frame of this so much showing love. Like, what DJ?
Man.
Did he actually
I ain't really going to the nitty gritty. You know, I just.
Yeah, I want to know who inspired you.
I'm gonna talk about this very special man, and I will forever give him his flowers because he's now I think he's the production director at 94.5 now. Okay. But his name is DJ Swin, $1 Million Smile Swin. Yeah. And
shout out to Swin too.
Shout out to Swin. Don't know Swin.
Definitely, I know Swin, man. Swin dope.
He from day one told me, he said, look, I won't teach you nothing you won't ask me about. Right. And then like I would follow him around while I was at school. He'll take me everywhere. And then he had other DJ friends, and he was like, bro, like it'll be a time he'll be like, man, I gotta call up, the guy's name is DJ Rain. I'm not talking about the Rain ones. He'll be like, man, I gotta call up Rain. I'm like, for what? Rain gonna let me use his turntable. I'm like, I'm an only child. I'm like, the fuck you sharing turntables for? But like, that's how they move. And he had other community DJs. He was like, yeah, bro, my NS7, my homeboy in Louisiana got my NS7. I'm like, what? Yeah. You know, that's such a strange concept to me. And so seeing that, and then when I came, not even in Atlanta, because I don't like speaking on certain subjects. I don't like giving light to dark situations. But in Valdosta, I didn't experience that. And it's like, hold on, it exists. Yeah. And when you know it exists, and to see the opposite, it's like, well, why are you being this way rather than this way? Mm-hmm. And so he really showed me, like, and he always taught me, he was like, bro, the money will come. He was like, don't ever step on nobody's head. Don't ever be tripping, because if your heart in the right place and you working hard, the money gonna come.
That's a key.
That's a key, boy.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Swin too. You know what I'm saying, big homie.
That's big flowers right there. You know,
big flowers.
And that's also what's important. Yeah. You can't sit here and act like you ain't get here without help.
So you in record pool, right? You're in the record pool right now.
Oh, MP3X.
Yes. What's the benefits of using a record pool for DJs out there that don't use the record pools? They just ripping their stuff right from YouTube. You know, because it's DJs at all levels that listen to this show.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They not even, like, some people in the music industry don't even understand what a record pool is.
So record pools are beneficial for different types. Well, one, they provide quality versions of the track. Usually they get their music directly from the label and the engineers that engineered the song. So like you'll have your 8-bar intro, your 8-bar outro. You'll have your mix show versions of it. You'll have clean, dirty, intro clean, intro dirty. And what the intros are really important to me, because I'm a DJ who likes to blend. Yes. I do a lot of just, you know, from one track to the next. Once that chorus start, I'm dropping in the intro to the next song and just letting the words talk over, and then boom, we into the next track.
You know, it's crazy. I got a link from 300 Entertainment. That I sound the label out anyway. from this one label.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're talking about quality of tracks. That's definitely a benefit of having a record pool.
The sock on them.
Yes, because when they got that link from that record company, it was so laid out. All the tracks was like they had wave, MP3. They gave you the bit rate. It was clean version. It was dirty version.
Yep.
It was instrumental. It was a very quality
Yes.
track.
Nice little pack.
Yeah.
Yes, nice little quality pack that you're not going to get from YouTube.
Correct.
You're not going to get that. So, and what's another benefit of having a record pool?
Trying to think, because it's like quick on the fly. So like if you need to look for a song, like if you go on YouTube, right, and you looking at a song, sometimes you might download straight from the music video, and you may not have watched the full music video, and there's a
And they
random
got a cut and all that.
You got a random little skit in the middle.
I go to audio. I like when I Google it. I like audio version,
right.
lyrics only.
Have to.
I do a mix. So I do the DJ pool stuff, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, the biggest thing that's been saving my butt in these clubs, title.
Oh, title.
Title.
Yeah, but my favorite title is if you ain't got Wi-Fi, you screwed.
Yes.
But listen, I got the Wi-Fi on the phone, and I always make sure that I got Xfinity. That thing come with me everywhere we lit with title, because I done had people ask me the most outrageous songs, and I don't have time to go find it. None of that.
See, you know what the real kicker is, and this is what we was actually talking about on Clubhouse the other day, is artists like hot songs. We in Atlanta, so the hot songs gonna drop like they hot in our. We're playing them a week later type shit.
Facts.
So if I'm at an event where I gotta play clean music and you walk up to me talking about something, can you play Let's Get It? I can't. Ain't no clean version of Let's Get It. And I'm not finna press my sensor but every 5 seconds.
No.
So that's
None.
what kind of sucks when you're not using a record pool. But
That's when you get back to the record pool. Oh.
when you're not using a record pool and you have these clean events,
Yes.
you have these cookouts, these family type events where you want to play the hottest songs on the
Yes.
radio, but you ain't got the radio version of it.
You ain't put into the record pool, so you gotta
Correct.
get you the record pool.
But I use a lot of record pools. Like I'm a MP3 Wax general, so I have access to MP3 Wax's database.
Yes.
But also, DJsonlyclub has a partnership with BPM Supreme and Heavy Hit.
Shout out to him.
So,
Oh, we gonna shout out our record pool. Shout out to Digiwax.
oh yeah, DJwax is it.
Digiwax. I had an artist call me from a review from Digiwax on my soul. They called
real?
me. Yes. So I had Life Jennings' brother use Digiwax, and I put on there. Man, this sounds just like Life Jennings. Shout out to him. I'm from Toledo, and then he called me. Boo, you from Toledo? Life Jennings, that's my brother. Like it was actually a family
Like
member
blood
that
brother.
uses it. Yes, yes. So shout out to Digiwax.
I'm lit.
Back in the day, you had to get a membership.
I was about to say,
You had to get referred to get on there.
You wanna know what's funny?
They're the best ones.
I had Swin's password to Digiwax,
That's
and then
funny.
like it randomly stopped working, and I haven't been on the website since, but I'm
Sheesh.
about to go back because
Man.
if you telling me it's still, if it's
Fire. They put whole albums on there.
I know
now.
that's the whole. I used to
Shout out to
use
Digiwax. You know what I'm
with
saying?
nothing.
Major keys, DJs. If y'all trying to figure out where to go get y'all stuff, these DJ pools got them.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all looking around and stuff like that. Make your job easier.
We being real, man. Find you a group of DJ friends. One person get one subscription to each, and y'all just share.
Hey, this is DJs Need Love 2 show. You already know what we doing in here. Special edition DJ Thirst Trap Takeover. You already know we got my man BD in the building. Ocean's in the building. DJs only in the building.
Sir,
Let's talk about some real spill stuff though.
get into it.
Cause you know DJs out here, it's a hard not life, and they don't know it. They think life easy and smooth.
Yeah.
What's some things going on in the DJ community that you just hating right now? That's maybe a treatment of how they treating the DJs. What we got to go through. Like, what's something that you just hating?
Yeah, the budget's not there. I'm gonna be real. I got a resume. I've done things. I've been places. And to DJ in my hometown, and you talking about you can't pay me more than $250
Let's talk about it.
for 4 hours.
Let's talk about
You
it.
can't pay me more than $500 for 4 hours.
Let's talk about it.
And it's so funny because with DJs Only, open my mind up to other DJs in other markets. They don't really go through that. They got it, but also they don't have as many DJs as us. And so here comes the problem.
Hey, we had that convo in the Discord the other day with
Why you
getting paid less than a bottle. Why you getting paid less than what they popping the bottle for? Like as a DJ, like The bottle is not $250 if the DJ is not in there. The parking spot is not $100 if the DJ is not in there.
It's literally DJs waiting to undercut you.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Literally.
It don't
Literally.
matter. Like
Literally,
you can sit
they
there,
out in the parking lot.
yeah.
Waiting for that $50.
You can sit there and argue, well, you know, if you don't book me, man, you gonna get you a $250 quality DJ. And they don't care, man. I've been to some functions and I'm like, I'm be real, because we gotta be real. Some of these DJs be ass.
Facts.
And I'm like, yo, how you get booked every weekend? Bro, you charging $150.
And it may not even be that. It may just be even
A bottle.
that's your homeboy, or you know what I'm saying, you done cut down your price. It's a lot of stuff that go on, but it's a lot of DJs who be trying to charge these lower prices because they want to get in these big clubs, but that's not the way, for one, to get your respect. Because once these promoters and stuff like that hear you got a low price, guess what? Your low price has now gone around the board. Now everyone wants you for that low price, and you don't put yourself in a box.
Raise it. And the second you raise it, you losing it. And that's the thing. Like, and then when you get to a certain spot, because I mean, again, we being real, as a DJ, you gotta pay bills.
Let's talk on it.
Yes.
And,
We still grown.
and so it's like you had to decide between my rep and my life. Like, do I take this cheap little gig because I gotta pay a bill, or do I have to stand on my price and just hope somebody come pay it?
Bills get paid, but you know it all works in how you really talk about it, because good communication always works out too. Because it may be something where you do have a good relationship with the promoter, so one event you may not charge as much for, but you charging a little bit more on the other events, but that's because of the good relation and all that.
And also too, that's part of the DJ grind too.
sure.
Fact.
That's a part of the friction, and grind literally means friction.
Correct.
And that's part of the friction that's there. You got the bill, but then you got your art you're trying to get out, and you're trying to figure out like how to get on your path without without sacrificing your pockets, without sacrificing your family. You got things that you need. So it's definitely part of the grind that people don't see. We got to really figure out what we're going to do for the right budget.
This is what I got a question for. And this ain't no, you know what I'm saying, disrespect to anybody out there, no host, no nothing like that. But why are the hosts getting paid more than some DJs?
I'm gonna say it right here. Y'all heard it live right here on the Djs Need Love 2 show.
What
I
we hearing?
hate hosts. When you book me, don't book no host. You could pay me both budgets.
So why is it though?
So what you going to do? You going to talk the whole time and DJ?
She gonna pop her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay. Well, you good then.
Shout out to the DJs who pop their stuff.
Now, I prefer hosting, because the thing is with a host, I mean, I get it. Like, there are DJ host combos. Like, there's some really good working combos. Like, bro, I don't want to have to say nothing. You do the talking, but we got to flow. But if it's a first time working, don't be touching my board. But they'll pay the host, because the thing is, what I've started to realize is that hosts be having street cred. There's not as many hosts as DJs, and there's a lot of people. I mean, we know in Atlanta there's probably like 4 or 5 hosts.
So what are you paying for? Are you paying to get the people in the building? Because at that point you're a promoter.
At that point, what I've noticed is that crowds are following the hosts more than they're following the DJs, because it don't matter. There's gonna be a DJ there, but the music is, and this is as a DJ who talks a lot, I feel as though the music is less important when the rapport with the person talking and the crowd is good. You're not focused on, dang, that was a fucked up transition, when the host is hyping you up, walking around on Instagram, putting you on a page. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are paying less attention to the DJ because the host is there.
And don't get me wrong, because hosting not easy. So don't just think that anybody can come out here and just hop on a mic and start screaming and yelling and think that you're hosting. You're not.
Correct.
So please do not come and hop on my mic, say that you can host if all you're going to do is just jump around and hop on the mic. Please know what you're doing, or have like some behind you, because there are some hosts out here who be killing it.
Yeah.
Like, can talk their stuff, but if we paying
great on the mic.
if we paying these hosts, you know, these prices, if the DJ can bring in the same amount of people as those, can the DJ get the same price?
But as a DJ, is it really our responsibility to bring people?
Is it a responsibility to bring people? Is your this responsibility, there's 2 different things, right? Accountability, responsibility, and authority, right?
Okay.
You have the authority to bring people.
Correct.
You can bring people. Ultimately, the person that is paying for you is responsible for how many people come out.
Facts.
Right? At the end of the day, the business, the club is not going to stay open unless you bring some people out. So in that case, they're going to switch out the DJs if there's not enough people to come in. But as a DJ, you want to help that person who's hiring you to bring in as many people as possible. So
Do you do that for free? Or
you're a
do
business
you
partner.
pay?
It's a business partner. So that's part of the reason why you get to that next level of DJs, because you have that partnership, right? Yeah. You're a great partner. So that's why they want to bring you in and hire you, because you're a better partner. And your partnership level could be based on you are punctual, right? You make good you practice a lot, so your transitions are immaculate. And I really don't need you to partner up and bring in the people. I got other ways I can bring in people, but at the end of the day, this is a business that needs to go.
Correct. Yeah, I think right now, at least with the club scene, because I personally don't like the club scene for this reason, is that they're shortchanging DJs.
Facts.
But they'll pay hosts a lot of money.
But
and then they'll pay these like Instagram celebrities to come through. That's what I'm saying.
You'll hear that from a lot of clubs. So clubs, if you wondering why these DJs not going as hard as they used to or producing the type of quality that they would, you hearing it right here. DJs Need Love 2, DJs Only spitting it. You already know. You hearing the real spill right here of what's going on.
I got a real spill question.
Let's get it.
Okay, give me a time when you had equipment fail and what you did, because I got.
I'm gonna give you the best one.
Give me one. I'm not sure if you got better one than me, but I want to hear it.
It was Rolling Loud.
Oh,
The big stage. The big stage.
Mine was
Bomb drop.
Mine was just an orgy on Halloween.
Bomb drop.
Wait.
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
Wait. We're gonna get into that. You can't just drop.
Let's talk about it though. Rolling Loud.
That's better than
Rolling
an
Loud.
orgy on
All
Halloween.
right, my laptop died right before we went on stage. There's no sound check at Rolling Loud. You just gotta go. So my laptop died with my hard drive plugged in. Therefore, my hard drive was not rebooting. And I'm on stage and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, hey, yo. I'm just waiting for it to reboot. So it eventually came back on, but
Time was up.
bad. But I mean, no, we ran a set.
I'll bet.
But that was the
You don't need the host to tell some jokes at that point. I mean, you just stand the comedian, go there and do something. If you had your mic and everything failed during Rolling Loud,
bro. Computer
that's
dead.
crazy.
Done.
That's
Done.
crazy. So my story. I had this is early days of Serato. I had getting ready for the club. I'm getting ready. It's Halloween. I'm getting ready for going to Princeton. It's in downtown Columbus, Ohio. I had updated my computer while I was in the shower getting ready for the club. Biggest mistake, DJs, do not update your computer. If your stuff is working right now, never update it.
I think every DJ has learned that.
The hard way.
You have to
hard way.
You have to wait on them drivers to come out for your equipment to match the update before you start updating your equipment, because it will shut you out of the game.
And that happened to me on the way to a swingers party.
I guess you could say you were fucked, huh?
Nah, mine was a total kill, and it really gave me a real life lesson of why I don't. Artists, if you come to me and you come with a flash drive, this is why I do not accept flash drives no more.
I hate flash drives.
No.
I literally was, it's an event where they have they'll have like an artist come through and like perform their song and stuff like that. When I tell you he put his flash drive in my computer, my whole drive crashed, my whole computer crashed. I had to go take it to Apple just to get it fixed. So
basically reformat.
It was done. The club was done just because of that one hard drive. So I never accepted it anymore. But we gotta wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? It's been much love.
Okay.
Much love. We got the DJs Only Club in the building, DJs Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Before we go out, give a little love one time. Give your shout outs and everything.
Hey man, first of all, I want to shout out to the DJs Need Love 2 show. I don't have that many more shout outs. Shout out to Atlanta, Southside, you already know. I go by the name of
South.
DJ Oceans. That's DJ 0ceanz_. Thank you to everybody for having me. This has been a pleasure.
Yeah, and we out once again.
HHF.